Hello and welcome to Mad About Sports. Today we are here with a new video and it's about the second test of the Border-Gavaskar trophy which will be played between India and Australia in Delhi. As you all know, India already took a 1-0 lead in this series by defeating Australia by a mammoth 132 runs by an innings 132 runs rather in Nagpur. So India are in a dominant position at this point of stage in this series. Now, as the second test goes to Delhi, of course, India have got a phenomenal record over there. Since 1987, India haven't lost a test match in Firozshah Kotla or the recently named Arun Jaitley Stadium. And that's where India's dominance would like to continue over there. And for Australia, it's going to be a Herculean task. As you all know, in Nagpur, there were a lot of hue and cry regarding the pitch. And similarly in Delhi as well, you can expect a rank turner because India have already shown signs, and India already very keen on playing on turners which are going to be slow. And that's certainly not going to help Australia as well. Now, let's look at the bright sides for Australia going into this test match, right? For Australia, of course, Mitchell Stark is fit and raring to go. That's going to be a bright spot. For Mitchell Stark, if he comes directly into 11, he's going to be definitely an X factor on conditions which certainly does not aid pace. His pace in the air is something which he'll look to trouble Indian batters with, trying to bounce certain batters off and also ball quick Yorkers as well. And on the other end, Australia would like to also go in with a player like Travis Head, who did not get an opportunity in the first test. Certainly, there was a lot of debate regarding Travis's exclusion from that first test squad because Australia wanted to go in with balance, and Travis Head's record in Asian conditions certainly does not speak for himself because he has really struggled in Asian conditions. But if you look in the Australian Test summer, the best batter was Travis Head by scoring a lot of runs from Ashes 2021 to 2022 as well. Will Travis Head comfort David Warner? Because there were reports which suggested Travis Head might just walk in as an opener ahead instead of David Warner, who has been struggling in subcontinental conditions forever now. And also, Ashwin trying to outclass him every single time has really put him in a very bad position. So that certainly means Travis Head might be a replacement for David Warner rather. Now for Australia, they have another selection debate to ponder upon as well. Will they bring in someone like a Cameron Green if he's fit? Now for Australian team, if they really want balance and to go in with five proper bowlers or four bowlers and all-rounder, they will certainly need the service of Cameron Green. You saw it in the first test match where Australia really struggled with that fifth bowling option. They went in with someone like Marnus Labuschagne, who could really give them that pressure from one end as the fourth bowler was worn out. Now that's where they would want to go in with someone like a Cameron Green who can come in and maybe pick up an odd wicket here and there and put a certain amount of pressure as a bowler, being a fifth bowler. Now for India, they'll certainly be hoping Shreyas Iyer is fit and raring to go because Shreyas Iyer walks certainly into the 11 if he's fit and raring to go because he's someone who can play spin really well, and you know his stress record over the last 1 year has been exemplary. He's been able to play some of the best knocks for India under some really tough circumstances as well. So that's where India will be really hoping at number 5 Shreyas Iyer is fit and he might just walk into the lineup. Do you see any other changes from the Indian team? Certainly not at this point of stage, unless there's an injury worry for any of the bowlers as well. Now, another debatable question is, will KL Rahul be able to score some runs finally? Because KL Rahul's selection in the team has been raising a lot of debates because this average is just under 35. For any Indian opener in the last 2 decades to average under 35 is possibly the worst average record for any Indian opener. So that is something which is certainly worrying. Now for KL Rahul, there's another worrying stat as well. When he plays the first 30 balls in an innings, his average is 30, which is pretty decent. But after that, his average drops down to 16, which is certainly not a good stat. Often we talk about batters getting out before getting set. Now here, KL Rahul is getting out after being set. Now that is a worrying stat for a player like KL Rahul because there's a player like Shubman Gill on the wings and they'll be expecting Shubman Gill to walk into the 11 if KL Rahul has another failure. Now when we talk about Delhi, of course, one man comes into our mind, that is Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli has got a very good record in the Firozshah Kotla Stadium. His second highest test score of 243, which is scored against Sri Lanka in 2017, came in Delhi as well. As you all know, Virat Kohli already announced himself in social media saying that he feels nostalgic playing in Firozshah Kotla and also going for training in Firozshah Kotla. And remember, Virat Kohli also has got a stand named after him in this ground. So this is going to be a pretty exciting test match for Virat Kohli. From the reports we are getting, Virat Kohli arrived early for training and also trained after the team left as well, training just against spinners. And he told the spinners to ball on the rough. So which certainly means Virat Kohli is very determined to score runs. And it's been a while since Virat Kohli has really had a very good test innings. It's been that one format after that decimal form which he had, he's been not able to crack at all. Now, this particular match is going to be very crucial for Virat Kohli and also KL Rahul to come back into form. Now, talking about that, there's one man who's also nearing a big milestone. It is Cheteshwar Pujara, who will be playing his 100th Test match. Chitreswar Pujara has been a wall for Indian cricket over the last 1 decade. He's played some of the most gritty knocks under some of the most toughest circumstances. Who will not forget his contributions in Border-Gavaskar Trophy 2021, 2020, and also the Border-Gavaskar Trophy in 2019, where he was the leading run scorer in 2019 and in 2020, 2021, he was really determined out there, playing some really tough knocks, taking some blows in the body as well. Now, Chiteshwar Pujara has scored a lot of runs, but some of the most toughest ones have come from his bat. He will also be hoping to score a lot of runs in his 100 test match, maybe possibly even 100. Not a lot of players have gotten that opportunity to score 100 in their 100 test match. Now, if India go into bat first on a very good surface, he will have an opportunity to do that. And this is where the second test match stands. And I hope you all enjoyed our video. If you did, please like and subscribe to our channel and also share this video so that we can keep bringing more of these content. And if you're an aspiring cricket analyst, check out our workshop, which is there in the description. And you can have a very good time learning some new tricks about cricket and what happens behind the scenes as well. Take care, all of you, and stay safe. And we'll be back after the second test match.